Your practice here always fire here today. Tesla is going back and forth class. I'm kind of curious to see what this V did with it. Hopefully not short, because it is still technically up on the. But you're about to find out at the end of the movers with Trader Prad and his view.
Welcome to Memes and Movers. It's October 18th, Monday. Brand new week over here. Miss Wee, how are you today?
I'm great, Prad, and we're both very green. It
are?
must mean something. And hey, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you had a great weekend, rested well, and ready for a productive week. Please smash the like button. And let's dive into the stocks. By the way, yes, Neil, I was shorting Tesla, and now I want to delete short button. Anyways, later, Prad, how's it going?
Everything's good so far. So let's start off with what I traded. Obviously, me and Miss V were joking a little bit. I was like, man, nothing's moving. The watch list is so small. Everything's like doing almost no volume. CEI is not even at the top of the list. What do I do today? I'm so bored. I just want to go play New World, or I just want to sleep, is the joke I made. And then she goes, Prad, why don't you just trade a firm? You've been trading a firm for like the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days nonstop. Just go back and trade a firm and you'll kill it. And she wasn't wrong. But you know what? Starting off the day with, I was short bias as everybody else on the floor. I was short bias on a firm, and I'm too loud. Ooh.
We have microphone issues. Production team alert.
Hopefully those sliders are getting changed on the other side.
Maybe we should whisper.
Yeah, maybe we'll whisper over here. But yeah, so I started off the day with the shorts over here on the off the open, and the shorts were obviously burning me, and because it was burning me, I didn't I decided, let's look for a new trade, let's look for a new position. So I was pretty much averaging into a loser all the way up to 152 or so, and then once I saw the weakness around 152 happening, I was trying to see if 150 would break. After 150 did not break on the downside, I closed my short and I flipped my position to a long, and I rode it all the way back to 152. Now I do wish I had better targets on the top side, because this move was absolute monstrous move. So as you guys can see, I was all out around 152, and I just didn't see the move happening to the top side over here all the way to almost, what are we now, 159.08 being the high a day. So I did get out, and then I tried to go back in short around 157 after the weak break of 157 happened. I tried doing the same trade over here, lost, and I tried doing something over here on 158, took another loss. So still positive on the day. Only one stock I've been trading is obviously this one. I have about 75 trades on here. Still positive on this stock, but now I'm really, I have a little bit of a FOMO going on in this trade because I missed out the long. So now I'm really looking for a short happening. So the fact that I even use the word FOMO, or I feel bad in a way for missing out the move, I just try to stay away for a bit. All it takes is a second to realize what type of terminology you're using in your own head or out loud to make you step away from trades that are most likely going to burn you. So keep a lookout for that, guys. A firm crazy move to the top side today. Did not expect this to go this way, but here we are, almost 160. Now, do I want to short around 160 is the question for me. Miss V, let's talk about your Tesla trade.
Yes, but first I would like to bring Virgin Galactic first, because this is actually my good trade today.
Let's do it.
I was shorting on it, and by the way, I didn't bought more shares. It was my order. It just didn't fill, and that's why I bought it here. It filled, and then later, that order happened. Anyways, a great short trade on SPCE for me. I believe Neil and Sean also were shorting Virgin Galactic, but their level was around 1930 or something. So yeah, shout out to Virgin Galactic.
Virgin Galactic, space, the final frontier. So oddly enough, I was watching that little Captain Kirk being sent to space in the Blue Origin shuttle, and how he got emotional, and it made me emotional a little bit. I've seen that guy act for a long time, William Shatner and so on. So my brother introduced me to Star Trek. He was a big Trekkie. Watching that was a little sentimental. And Space, yeah, obviously not having a good time with everything that's going on there. And I was gonna pull a plug over here. I have plug already pulled up. I was just drawing a blank in my head as to what I want to do on the trading view. But anyways, I'm pulling up plug on trading view for us over here. Let's quickly see what the resistance and the supports we get over here on the pivot point Fibonacci side. So as you guys can see, the pivot point being broken, resistance 1 being broken, resistance 2 being broken. Most of the volume today being taken place around 32.50, 32.40ish or so. So you can expect that to act as a support on the downside, or 32.27, which is around where VWAP is. A lot of buying still going on in these ranges to the top side, and obviously the plug power move that the news that the stock had a couple days ago or last week, I guess. We saw a little bit of a red move off after that. Let me just quickly pull up on the dailies over here. So let's zoom in on the daily by hiding my face for you guys. And as you guys can see, this is the day over here that the news happened. So right after that, we saw 2 days of negativity where you know, people were questioning if this news even helps the stock do anything. But you know, when in doubt, zoom out is something we've been saying a lot. And all you have to do is take the chart out a little bit to see what the bottom was, or like where most of the volume bottom was, not the complete wick bottom, but where the candle kind of closes off. It bounces off in that same area. So 31.20 area or so, it bounces off of around there and runs back towards this $33 price. So that's good to see that we're above the candle, the red candle the previous day or Monday. But now let's see if we can test that 33, go higher above 33, and really test that 34 where the news day was created, and then the 34.50 on the second day where the rejection took place.
Prad, IO all the way up, name from our watch list. Stock is up around 39%. Let's take a look at IO.
So yeah, our watch list, if you guys are not signed up already, you're making a big mistake. There's a free watch list being given out by TraderTV.Live, curated by Brandon, and Miss V also helps them out with that every morning. So feel free to do that. She should be putting in the link any second soon. Yeah. We also have a QR code, which I haven't yet done, so I'll probably I'll scan it and just for fun and see what happens.
So real quick, I did it a lot of time. Actually, it's super fun. I every day do this just for fun. And guys, if you go to our Twitter page, you can see it right here. Literally, just open camera on your phone, and ta-da! Future is here.
Maybe I get that tatted on my body, and then everywhere I walk outside, I just let people scan my hand.
We should make tattoo with watch list.
Yeah,
it's a great idea.
The QR code watch list tattoo.
Yeah.
All right, so IO, as Miss V just called out on our watch list, it is number 3 volume on our watch list. Just going to show you the quote board over here, as you guys can see, with 61 million shares traded, up about 38% for the day, 38.88. And, you know, obviously the stock is trying to hold up the bottoms over here around VWAP, currently trading under 2 or below VWAP. So let's see how it trades around here. If it breaks the bottom, which is around $1.80, or even the $1.90 where the support did kick in for the most part. Volume tapering off, obviously. Look at the volume off the open. Crazy amount of volume. We're kind of just struggling in the pre-market ranges. So I'm going to guess, you know, the same thing to happen if the volume just completely dies off for the rest of the day. But if the volume picks back up, you can expect that $2 break to happen on the top side, or maybe even the downside. It could break the pre-market lows and set up for a good what's it called, the gap fill strategy for the coming week or so. So if the stock breaks today's pre-market lows, I'm going to expect the gap fill strategy setup to be playing up. But if volume picks back up and the stock starts running to the top side, we may have more room up there. Prad, how high can AMC go? Not sure, but the higher we go, the happier the apes and happier everyone else in it. So that's a pretty good thing to see. Overall, man, like I said, we need AMC to trade above 40. We did it. We then needed to trade AMC above 42. We're doing that today. Currently breaking above 43, so a nice trajectory to the top side. Volume actually picking up and ramping up for the breakouts, which is a good thing to see. So overall, man, how high can AMC go is you know, we don't really have an answer for that question, but you know, we are expecting those 60s, those 50s come into play and scare the shorts in the stock. Even in GME, I think GME is currently at, let me see, At 185. Yeah, I thought it was around 182, 183, but now it's at 185. So let's go.
I think it's a great time for ape sound.
Ape sounds. Yeah, my throat's kind of hurting, so probably later on.
Boo.
But we'll see. Overall, GME is above 180. We're holding that bottom. AMC we're breaking above 42s and 43s to the top side. So this is where we want to be for the apes. With the whole movie side and what's going on with movies, it's just absolutely good news for AMC, and the cryptocurrency news also helping a little bit. So when cryptos go up, you could maybe expect a sympathy play on AMC to happen too, because they're gonna accept cryptocurrencies, and if they accept cryptocurrencies and cryptocurrencies value go up, and if they already have accepted, I don't know if they did, that means the value that it's just I don't know, some extra conversation to help you think for the long side, at least on AMC.
Prad, biotech companies are doing great today, and let's take a look at Progenity. Stock is up around 12% and trading on 81 million volume.
Yeah, for sure. So Prague, not on our watch list today, but we have been watching this stock for a couple of days now, and or even all of last week. So we saw the news come in, pump up over 2, and now we've been holding 2 for multiple days, even on the down days, on the up days, and showing strength around that price. So obviously the move up to the top side here, off that $2 barrier or $2 support, not barrier, is a good move to the top side over here on Prague. So all the holders are happy. Let's get that move above $2.50 and $2.60. As you guys can see, the rejection at 260 is pretty evident right now. We need that move above there, then keep on going to the top side. Prague ascending broadening wedge. Okay. Answer is to the moon. Yeah, I mean, sure, but I don't like using those terms.
To the moon?
I just don't like using the Wall Street bet terms like diamond hands, to the moon, paper hands. It just puts false hopes in people. Like, yeah, to the moon is all fun and games when you're talking about it, but you gotta have realistic hopes, realistic like goals in trading. Expecting a stock to go to the moon is not a target point. Like, you got to have a definitive target point saying, yesterday's high or all-time highs or a new dollar level. You got to have definitive targets, not just, I don't know, to the moon. So I just don't like using that in term, but especially when I'm talking about, I don't know, AMCs and GMEs, which involves a lot of people who don't do their due diligences.
Yeah, I prefer reaping.
Reaping, yeah,
reaping is good.
Yeah. All right. When's the Lambo though? Yeah, let me figure that out when the Lambo's coming to. I would like a Lambo. Come on, the bull is on the car. You're going long all day. The car makes big noise or loud noise, big noise, loud noise, and we just roar, baby. All right, IO ready to break out, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll watch if when the volume picks back up. But right now, obviously the volume's not there. Oh man, Affirm, what a beautiful short around 160. That's the short I was kind of waiting for. We got up to almost 159.61 today, and that just rejected. I thought it would maybe even go closer to 160 and actually get a weak break of 160, but no. That did not happen. We're 40 cents short of 160 price and coming down lower to the previous support over here around 156, 157 or so. So let's see if we're gonna bounce off of this 157 back to 160 to break out above there. But if we don't, I'm gonna expect it to continue going lower to EWAP. I love streaking Valeriia.
What?
Okay, I think he said something wrong, the spelling mistake or something. $2 on IO. Let's go see back IO over here. Where am I typing? IO on New York. IO $2. Yeah, it looks like $2 are coming in. Volume kind of picking back up here right now. So that's exactly what we need to see for the stock to run up. So let's go back to $2 over here. Let's see if a rejection happens or a breakout. Every stock's to the moon these days. I like it. I don't understand price movement in AMC. Let's go see. Please ask Prad to elaborate on how he goes about his due diligence. Well, for the most part, I don't try to read only Reddit and just go off of Reddit. So that's one. And I try to have conversations with multiple people, and that's the at the end of the day. This is the psychology game. If you're profitable. And that's something I wanted to talk about. So this is a topic that I want to talk about today, which is if you're a profitable trader, you understand human psychology to some degree, and that's hence you because you understand human psychology to a degree, you're able to take let it be whatever dubs it is, small or big, you're catching those dubs and you're taking those winners and. On that note, to a segue, this could be a bad segue, but I don't know how I wanted to really talk about this, and the topic really goes to Netflix and the new show called You. Season 3 on You. Season 1 was absolutely killer. Season 2 was alright. I'm watching season 3 right now, so not really the best start, but it's okay. And just going off of how psychology plays into overall trading. So in terms of doing due diligences, I read a lot of stuff, not just Reddit. I read paper too, news channels. I read, watch lists. I have a bunch of Discord channels that I'm subscribed to that share all over the articles from all over the place. So, try not to use just one source is what I would say. Try not to use one source and be open to thought processes. Try not to be married to your stock. Let's say if you're long. Try not to be married to the long opinions only and completely disregard the short opinions. Be ready to open your mind a little bit and listen to all sides, because I notice this happen a lot when I'm posting opinions on Twitter. People who are married to a position, they just can't accept the other side of the trade. Miss V?
Well, great words. Actually, I'm gonna use them myself because I feel that lately I've been married to Tesla and to short positions. So honestly, I don't want to touch it until the earnings anymore. Good thing today I was trading something except for Tesla, and I feel like losing sometimes is a good thing for me because I can find other opportunities and explore more names. By the way, my favorite Starbucks is going to the upside. It's up around 1.45%, Prad.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, wow. Look at Starbucks over here. 1.45% indeed. And beautiful move to the top side. Haven't really tested VWAP once today. Maybe like off the open. What time is this real quick? Yeah, 9:38. So once off the open, and I haven't really had the chance to come back to the downside at all. Beautiful trajectory to the top side and just breaking every single level here. Next stop is obviously that 114, 115 area. I'm seeing actually 114.50 after this current breakout. So let's hold 113 on the bottoms, or on the supports, or on the bids, sorry. And maybe tomorrow or the rest of the week, if we get that breakout above 114.50, we could see a higher move on Starbucks overall.
And also Starbucks have been given you 135 price target at Wells Fargo and Company.
135. Wow. That's a lot of coffees, man. That's a lot of coffees. I'm not a coffee person, so I'm not gonna be ever investing in Starbucks or Tim Hortons or anything. But if you're a swing trader, noticing something as easy as a what is it called, an upgrade or a downgrade, and watching the stock follow that upgrade or downgrade direction with momentum, with volume, it's kind of an obvious swing trade from there on out. So there's something here that you could possibly look at, especially if it breaks out to the top side. Caffeine, yes, cha-ching. Yeah, the only caffeine I've had is the flavored caffeine, G Fuel, of course, being the gamer I am. But I don't even do that anymore. I don't even drink coffee. I don't even drink caffeine. Alcohol is my drug of choice. That's about it. Is alcohol even considered a drug? I don't even know. It is? Okay, yeah. AMC, let's go to 45 then 50. All right, let's go check out AMC. AMC, yeah, we were at 43. I thought we were at 45 already, but not just yet. So soon enough, hopefully, maybe today, tomorrow, we'll get up there. Imagine Prad on caffeine. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm already pretty high on energy with like what 3 to 4 hours of sleep a day. Me on caffeine is not a good idea. I'd probably be running around all over the place. IO scalp all day if volume stays. There's another stock that was actually really good for scalping. Let me quickly pull up this one over here. Well, not scalping, but you could rebate this stock all day, and it is basically ADMP. The amount of volume going off over here, and the pure size on the books, you can just get long, get short, get long, get short, just constantly get in and get out and just wash size. So as you guys can see, that MEMEX guy over here, or the amount of people who are on MEMEX, could be a bunch of people, not just one, are pretty much maybe trying to do that because they think that's the most paid gateway. But at least they know there's a better one these days. Prad, wait till you have kids. That's if I have kids. I'm not planning on having one anytime soon.
Hey Prad, negative day for Zillow. Stock is down around 10%, and also Piper Sandler cuts target price on Zillow. Let's take a look at that.
Oh, I thought it was ZW. All right,
Maybe
Zillow.
no, it's
So someone's asking me, what is the moon called in Hindi? It's called Chand. All right, so Zillow on Nasdaq over here. Hindu is not a language. Yeah, Hindu is a religion, but Hindi is a language. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Aparna. That's my sister-in-law's name, but you're not my sister-in-law. I know that. Anyways, Zillow over here. We are now having a bad day, as you guys heard. Miss V just said the news to you guys, causing it to obviously go down 10% with 8 million shares traded. They said they're not buying any more houses for the rest of the year, I believe. And did you say there was a downgrade?
yes.
So downgrade along with that news of them not buying houses anymore. That's not my sister, but yeah. Well, you know, obvious rejection going on over here on the downside, off the 89, off the 88 and 87. Now we're failing the 86. We are kind of holding 85 and 84. Let's see if we can continue doing that. This is the daily chart here. Let me just hide my face again so you can see the bottoms over here. Let's zoom out real quick. As you guys can see, the bottoms around 85 are holding up. So if these bottoms break, you can expect it to, let's see if we can zoom out a little bit more. There we go. So I can see that level holding up right now. And if that breaks, we can easily go down to, I don't know, like around 70s. And then from there, we got the range around 68 or 65 top over here, as you guys can see. So we got a couple levels on the downside that could go get tested if the current level doesn't hold up.
And we have super chat from Nick W. Thank you very much for your support, Nick. And he would love you, Prad, to take a look at CIFR stock. Red to green move, Bitcoin play, gap to fill to 7.70 level. So let's take a look at CIFR. I don't see any news actually.
CIFR.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go to CIFR. I was just wondering.
Mining company.
It's a mining company?
Yeah.
Like a Bitcoin or like metals?
I believe like Bitcoin. Let me double check.
All right, so your 500,000 house will be worth 300,000. I thought I read 30,000. I was gonna lose my mind. I was like, no, not my $500,000 house. All right. CIFR over here, 2 million shares traded for a day, up 0.5%. So not much really going on.
Bitcoin mining.
Yeah. So not really much going on over here, especially with the whole cryptocurrency move. As you guys can see, this is the daily chart. Look at the crazy down move off $16, $15 or so, but now forming a support at 5. But when cryptocurrencies went back up to the all-time highs over here, well, not all-time high, but like to the crazy prices that we are at right now, this stock is not really doing anything. So not much going on here on CIFR. Apple is the best day trade today. Let's go check it out. AAPL. Apple, wow, yeah, nice move to the top side, but I would say, you know, what's it called? Affirm was a little bit of a better day trade, in my opinion, at least. We're up about 55 cents on Apple over here for the whole day from yesterday's close, up about 0.39%. Good volume still coming in. Actually, no, what am I saying? The volume is tapering off, but we're seeing a lot of size going off on 41. As you guys can see, this is the perfect example for an iceberg right there. You only saw one or two lots on 41, but the amount of shares that kept going off of 141 did not move. So that was a good little indication of an iceberg. But obviously, iceberg often doesn't mean that you could go short or long off of it. It just shows you that there's a sophisticated trader around that price trying to do something there.
I don't know if you're aware, but at 1 p.m. today, it's Unleashed event for Apple. Is that right?
Unleashed event?
Yes.
What does that even mean?
Well, basically, they're gonna bring up maybe some new updates to iOS or something like this. Anyways, they will be streaming live. And so, yeah, at 1 p.m. Eastern, guys, something gonna happen.
So your phones are going to update at 1 p.m. Eastern is what I understand, I guess?
So we have Apple on our watch list, and according to that, Apple could reveal a higher resolution mini LED display expected for new MacBook Pros.
Oh, okay.
And possibly new AirPods as well.
Let's go. So multiple good news coming in. New AirPods. Wow, not a good time for new AirPods. I just bought my dad AirPods.
Are you using them?
I just bought my dad new
Really?
AirPods. Yeah.
The latest one?
Yeah.
I got myself like first version, even though the second one already was out, because like everyone was complaining that second one is not really like comfortable. It's always falling out.
I'm not an Apple guy. I've never used it. I don't know, but I just bought my dad the Apple ones. I don't want a new one to come
you're
out.
a good son.
I don't want a new one to come out. That's
sweet.
gonna suck. He's gonna be like, well, get me a new one now.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Real quick, our second watch list. We have two watch lists over here. One obviously on our website. The second one on Trader TV. Sean's Twitter post. Today he said, obviously the Apple event that Miss V was just talking about, and he said, look back to 143.50 for support. Boop, close this. Where are we? 143.50 to 143.20 was the range around where you could have just loaded long up on, and here you are with the crazy move to the top side, almost breaking up to the highs over here, making a new day high right now, looks like, or attempting to. So let's go Apple. Nice move to the top side. I believe the stock was being called out by Sean, by me, for the overall dip buy opportunity on stocks, along with when AMD was at around $100 or so. So, just all you had to do was pull the trigger, guys. That's all. Your dad is trendy. Oh man, my dad is a real techie guy. He loves having new tech. I guess most Indian dads are like that. I don't know. They just love just messing and playing with tech all day. Let's go back to Affirm, see what Affirm is doing. It's coming back lower. We did break that support on 157 or so. Now we're going to go test that 155 area. Let's see if we can bounce off that 155. I missed my short, so I'm kind of upset still. Let's go check out a different stock in the meantime. I was looking at a stock in the chat, GME. Someone said bye-bye GME. So let's go check out GME here. Not sure what they meant by bye-bye GME. Nothing really happening at the moment. It's just chilling. TGT. Okay, TGT. Come on. Protect all Indian dads at all costs. Yes, Nabil. Here we are, 252 on TGT. Look at that volume candle come in at 946 and it just died off. There was no volume past that. My time of sales does not even load. That's how low of a volume it is. Absolutely nothing going on in terms of volume. But, the move to the top side is pretty drastic enough that people could look for a trade here or there. They could look for the short side or the long side. Let's look for some levels on TGT on TradingView, see if we find any. So obviously we've been breaking resistances on the top side today, and on that note itself, I would be scared of the short, but we are kind of overextended off the VWAP and be extended to on the resistance sides. Oh, what happened to my chart? We're kind of, breaking all resistances, and we could start looking for a rebound back to 250 or so, or even find support at 251. So the short play, of course, is in my head, but I'm not gonna trade it. Low volume, not gonna bother with it.
Pretty good day for Macy. I also seen M ticker a lot throughout the day on the chat. Stock is up around 10%. I don't see any significant news, but let's take a look at this.
Yeah, Macy's.
M.
Macy's over here still kind of looking like a target move over here. If you look at me, if you ask me, not look at me, kind of looking like a TGT move tandem, going up to the top side. Beautiful move. Volume actually better over here than TGT, and obviously look at it holding levels on the bottom side. We were holding 25 the first time it tested it, but then ended up holding 26 after breaking out off 26 and coming back down. Now we're holding above 26, which is even better. So just absolute beauties.
Prad, we have a good question here. Trina is asking, how do you find stocks with high active volume throughout the day? Well, just real quick, again, we have our morning watch list. Usually those names are on fire throughout the day. And besides that, of course, you chat. You guys bring a lot of names. So, Prad, how do you find that volume?
Yeah, having scanners helps. If you're not having a scanner, you're probably not doing it right. And I mean that because you need something that will tell you what stocks are moving. You need something that helps you find stocks that set up in your playbook. Right, so in terms for me, I like playing the gappers. I like playing the gap fill strategies. I like playing the breakout strategies. I like playing stocks that have high relative volume compared to their past, something that's really moving. I like playing halters. So I have multiple strategies that I enjoy using, and I actually fit my type of trading style. So you know how they say trade your style, trade your book or whatever, or trade your playbook or your setups. I've figured out a bunch of ones that I do like and a bunch of ones that I don't like, and the ones that do make me money and don't make me money, and I've set up scanners to help me find stocks that end up in that realms per each setup or each idea or whatever. And that's the basic things you want to do. You can use software like Trade Ideas over here, hooked us up with the account, so thank you Trade Ideas for this beautiful software. You can use alternative software out there too if you can find one, and you can find free ones on the internet. I've used free ones on the internet for the longest time before I got this account. So yeah, scanners are the number one go-to. Keep an eye out on Twitter for the most talked stocks on FinTwits, and of course Discord chats, YouTube chats. You'll see what's popping in most of the time in those. People like Tyrone Biggums are all over the what's it called, those stocks that are moving. Great free scanner. Yeah, there's tons of good ones out there. Just type in free scanners, and then you will see which ones you like and which ones you won't. No, we're not gonna say that word. But yeah, you're gonna see tons of them that you're gonna enjoy using, and tons of them which you won't enjoy using because I don't know, the UI is completely dog water, and you just don't know. It's not appealing to your eyes. AMD new high a day. That's what I like to see. See, these are the callouts I want to hear. AMD new high a day. Let's go check out. Always love seeing AMD to the top side. I called out AMD dip by twice so far, and both time I was right. So I'm just gonna keep parading on that point until I'm wrong on this stock. AMD now at 115. Let's see what the volume is. 20 million volume. Wow, nice little breakout coming in with actual volume candle. Big volume candle, allowing the stock to break out above 115. I'm gonna expect the tech sector to start noticing this move and go along with it to the top side. Then that should hopefully take Apple higher, and that should take probably Tesla higher, and that should take probably Microsoft higher. I can just keep on going all day and just name all the stocks in the NASDAQ list. But you guys get the idea.
Prad, Snap is down more than 4%, even though multiple analysts raised the price target for it. So let's take a look at Snapchat.
Yeah, let's go take a look at Snapchat, SNMP. All right, Snapchat over here. Here we go. Come on, load up. with about 16 million shares traded today. We're made a high about 79.30. Looks like that's around pre-market or so. The big volume candle coming in over here on the downside, but we didn't really go much lower, even though the volume candle came in. The support at 73 kicked in and caused the stock to run back up, and now we're testing the 74 area. A little bit of a rejection around 74 right now, turning that into resistance or so. Let's see if that's gonna turn into resistance, but if not, we can go higher. All right. Holding Microsoft until 1,000. My goodness. Absolutely crazy. Bro, what do you think about LCID? Let's go see what the chart looks like today. LCID. I'm still waiting for my chart to load. Not sure what's going on over here. Oh, that's what's going on. My chart died on me. All right, let's quickly restart this chart. But in the meantime, LCID with about 12 million shares traded, we made a high about at 25.37. We're up. Well, that's a Tesla chart. Let's reload it. We're down about 4.5%. This chart's also dying on me. I like it. All three charts died on me together. Anyways, we're down. Actually, no, we're up 2.5%. What am I saying? I just don't know the numbers because my charts are dying on me. But overall, we're trying to hold previous resistances, or sorry, previous resistances, which are now turning support. It's not the PC, it's just the software, to be honest, and it's really CPU intensive. It just happens all the time. It's not the PC at all. Like, the PC is fine. It's not the worst PC either, but it's not the best PC either. It'll happen even if you have, I don't know, an i8 or i9 or whatever the latest IEs are called. It's a CPU intensive software and not a GPU. So graphics, the charts should be using graphics, but they don't. But yeah. All right, let's go into where are we going? LCID, yes. Let's quickly zoom out over here on the dailies. That's a Tesla chart again. This is
Tesla.
painful. This is painful to deal with all this chart filling issues. All right, zoom in. Come on, load the charts up. Anyways, while this is loading up over here, let's just look at what the time of sales look like. The time of sales, we're seeing a lot of negative prints going on, a lot of selling going on. There is resistance around 24.80 apparently. We are below VWAP. Since we are below VWAP, that's obviously a downwards trend on the stock. Volume coming in on CEI, it's not going to matter because it's nowhere close to being 100 million shares. Even before lunchtime, like usually we've been used to seeing these 100 million shares going off on CEI before lunchtime, and if that doesn't happen on CEI, it really doesn't matter if volume's coming in or not. And let's look at where CEI is on the volume leader list. I don't even see it on here, anywhere on here on the list. So let's just see what it's doing manually. 55 million shares. So, you know, it really the rejection at 150 obviously coming in. The rejection at, sorry, the buying at 140 coming in a little bit. So it's nonsense levels at this point. None of it matters around this point.
Hey guys, let me quickly update you on earnings after market today and before the open tomorrow. We are back to earnings season. It's exciting. Tesla is on Wednesday. That's what I'm waiting for. And from here, just like Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, Halliburton, do you, Prad, see anything exciting for yourself? And you guys write in the chat if you are excited to trade any of those names tomorrow.
Don't really see anything that excites me, no.
Right. By the way, do you like oysters?
Do I like oysters?
Yeah.
I've never had any.
Never
had oysters.
It's like for reason or just like
I know
you
what it
didn't
is.
have
I
a
just never
chance?
had it.
All right. So let's take a look at.
That's rich people stuff, Valeriia. You gotta go to, I don't know, some rich restaurant. You gotta sit down, eat oysters, drink wine. I don't know. That's rich
yeah,
people
like
stuff,
it's
man.
not super.
Yeah. Oh,
here. Sorry. Two things here. One, Coinbase making a push at that 95, that lower high. I'm reloading my trade. I'm gonna get more out in front of VWAP when I get a chance. But Prad, I am personally taking you to Rodney's. Oysters are absolutely delicious. Unless you're allergic to seafood or shellfish in general or whatever it might be, then maybe that's fine, fair enough. But if you're not, then Rodney's is literally my favorite restaurant. And I'm a seafood guy. Like this is my thing. So that was just it. I didn't want to talk about Coinbase because usually we can't stop talking about stock here. Watch out for a Tesla, which looks like it might break that 858-ish pullback range with the market kind of teetering off here a little bit towards those highs. But lots of going on. Bradley, you've got to try oysters. Sean, by the way, had oysters at his wedding, which I was very thrilled about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to try. I'm a really open-minded person. You know, I'll try everything before I knock it. But just by watching the texture, the slimy, snotty texture, as Tyrone called it earlier.
Oh my God, I saw that.
I just, I'll try it. I've never tried it, so I won't knock it. But yeah, I've never tried it.
Yeah, it's always good to try something new, right? And by the way, why I brought it up, let's take a look at OYST stock.
Yeah, let's do it. OYST. Brendan called that OYST is flushing, and it did indeed. Volume kind of died off after the open, so we saw the stock try to hold the support. But now that the volume's picking back up, we're going into lunchtime, and you obviously notice the volume. If the volume's picking up around lunchtime, it usually is a more significant move than you would think it would be, because this is where the algorithms, the market makers kind of take control of the stocks and dictate where the stock should be. They shake out the retails who lost money or who made money are kind of out of the game for now. They're going for the lunch breaks and so on, and the algorithms and the market makers take over, and they're kind of fighting with each other to dictate where the stock should belong at, and that's what we're noticing right now. Volume picking up, and they think that it should be below 14 and not above it, or at least test 14 on the downside right now, and we're up 3% almost with this down move, but let's see if we can hold 14 and make another room back to the top side, holding the bottoms over here.
CNA brought us another crypto name, SOS Prad.
Yeah, my stomach is dying. Hold up.
Oh no, you need some oysters.
Oysters. Yeah, I think
They
that's
would
probably
help
why
your
my stomach is
stomach.
rumbling, just thinking about the nasty oysters. No, I'm joking. Pigs shouldn't be food. What do you mean? Bacon's yummy. Bacon's yummy, man. Come on. All right, SOS. Wow, look at that volume ramping up and causing the stock to break out of the top side too. So nice little breakout over here happening on SOS. I'm gonna guess that Bitcoin USD is moving. Let's quickly check that too. BTC USD, and it's not at all. So not sure what this big volume spike over here is coming from. Obviously not coming through the cryptocurrency movement, but it is allowing it to break on the top side. Let's see how much more room it has to the top side with the amount of volume that's picking up, and if we can continue to keep breaking and hold the bottoms, which will be good for the coming week. Oysters are great sandwich deep fried. Okay, you deep fry oysters? What?
Well, actually, yes, I've never tried them, but there are like deep fried oysters. There are so many different variations, and I believe like there are different like types of them also. I'm not like, I tried oysters. I'm not a fan, but that's all right. Like if you add some lemon and some like they have sauces.
I've always
it's, like,
seen people get
fancy.
sick eating that.
Oh really?
Like, I don't know, in like movies and like TV shows, people like eat oysters and they get sick. So why would I even try that?
What movies do you watch?
I don't know. Just guys, am I lying? Isn't there a bunch of movies
Well,
out there?
yeah. If that's the thing, if you go and buy how you say that, oysters that already expired.
I'll stick with
Yeah,
calamari.
it's not
Ooh,
a
I
pleasure.
love calamari. I love calamari. How about calamari? You like
I
calamari?
don't like. I don't really like seafood, to be honest. I'm more of like meat, chicken.
Meat and chicken.
Yeah.
Yes. I like barbecue stuff too, all day. I love
me too.
barbecuing.
But
I used to be a barbecue cook, and before I was a trader or a IT guy, I used to work as a line cook, from salads all the way to grilling, and
That's
I was pretty
sweet.
good at it.
That's sweet.
I was pretty good at it.
Yeah, I always see you watching like some cooking
Yeah, I watch cooking
programs.
stuff all the day.
Anyways, I go long on salmon. I like redfish.
Ugh.
He just
Chicken
wanna
chicken
hang-
all day, kuritsu all day, baby.
Yeah.
GME, nice little volume coming in at GME. Look at that volume candle right now. We just noticed not too long ago. And causing it to break out above 187, making a new high a day right at around 188.20. So we got that weak breakout of 180. You know, around during these times, low volume periods of trading era, or whatever you want to call it, trading periods. You kind of want to be careful taking the breakout trades, especially from the guys you buy the breakout trades idea from. You know, all these people who are selling courses on how to trade. Most of the courses ends up being a pre-market high breakout, or a pre-market low breakout, or even dollar breakout. But they don't tell you when not to take that breakout. When not to take that breakout is low volume periods on like these. Let's say you took that 188 breakout over here on the top side, you would have been kind of trapped, or you would have had to hold the stock a little bit. And if it went against you, maybe you would have ended up bag holding that long. But if you guys remember when AMC and GME were completely going crazy, all you had to do was take every even dollar breakout and just get out right away, and you would have just been in the money. So high volume periods, you take breakout strategies. Low volume periods, you try to look for the right moment, try to be a sniper, haggle your price a little bit, look for the resistances, look for the supports, and play around those levels. So you look for what strategy works around what time period, and hammer that strategy. Can you look at AAL, Miss V, since airlines have earnings this week? Oh, are you guys tagging people because I haven't typed? I think I have. Hello, multiple O's. All right. AAL. Miss V can take a look at AAL too if you want her to. You want to take a look at AAL, Miss V?
October 22 earnings, Mr. Prad.
Mr. Prad, I like it. All right. October 22nd?
Yes.
All right. So October 22nd, American Airlines earnings coming out. We did saw Southwest. I think it's Southwest. I read the news, but I could be a different airliner that starts with an S. But basically, the news was they're telling the government or the courts to not let the ruling of their pilots and their unions to mandate no mask or no vaccination or whatever. So that kind of brought them down. But overall, like, that's just the news. That's not earnings. So let's see how the earnings help American Airlines, and maybe they bring other airliners and travel market along with it. We do see the sympathy play happen in them most of the time, but I haven't seen the sympathy play happen around earnings. So that would be a nice little thing to notice if that does happen. AMC pump and dump. I don't think that's pump and dump, but sure. Nice call and the day bounce on Jasper Friday. GSPR. Let's see. Not much going on the stock right now, but let's see if it did bounce off of Friday's bottoms, and these are Friday's lower here around $14 or so, and we did get that bounce from there. So nice little trade over there for let's see who was calling it. Rolls-Royce, please, big news incoming. What? Rolls-Royce? What?
I like Rolls-Royce.
Yeah, but Rolls-Royce stock?
Yes, there is Rolls-Royce stock.
Aren't they bought up by BMW?
I believe that's not Rolls-Royce that car. They like plane engine makers.
Okay.
Like this. Yeah, but by the way, Matt is asking us a good question about time frame. So, Prad, what time frame chart is the best to use for finding levels? Is that 20-minute chart? Personally, me, I use 15-minute chart to find my levels, and just higher time frames. Sometimes I just look at all time. So,
well, for the person asking me to pull up Rolls-Royce, I will not be able to, most likely. So sorry about that.
Though.
Sorry?
It's European stock, though.
Yeah. So I will not be able to pull it up, and I didn't even know that Rolls-Royce's airplane engine side was on the market, but the company is owned by BMW. So how are they public while they're owned? I don't know, but either way, it doesn't matter. Overall, you asked me about time frames. Yeah, time frames
for finding levels.
Yeah, so for time frames, guys, there is no right question or no one right answer, but it really depends on your systems and your strategies. But I think the right answer at the end of the day, even though I said there's no right answer, is starting off with the higher time frame and going all the way down to the 1 minute. So start off with the 1 year. if you're an intraday trader, I guess. And then go all the way down to 1 minute, and then look for levels on the way down. If you can't, if you're an investor, maybe you look for an even longer time frame and then go all the way down. So I that's my routine. I start with dailies, then I go with 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute, 3-minute, 1 minute, and then I even go as small as 1 second because the trading view offers me to do that. But 1 second is pretty much noise. You don't need to ever do that. 1 second is so useless. 1 second is so
Yeah.
useless.
Real quick, Sean sent us an image of his great Neo trade, and look guys, Neo is keep reaping, and Sean's saying that yes, we got out Neo too early, but anyways, wonderful trade for Sean. Here he got in a long position, and here he's like 3 short outs. That's great.
Yeah, Rolls Royce, man. Beautiful, beautiful car company there. And Neo, man. Yeah, wow, what a freaking long. Let's go. 38 breakout, which was a pre-market high, and that 39 breakout right now, causing it to make a new high a day. Absolutely crazy, Nio. N-I-O. N-I-O.
Right. Yeah.
N-I-O. We're gonna keep it simple. N-I-O. No one wins at this point. The viewers don't win, and nor do the hosts. This is called compromising, guys. This is needed in every relationship. Relationship advice with Prad. What's that
Oh,
guy,
I missed
Dr.
that.
Phil?
I missed it.
Is
Someone
it Dr.
again?
Phil who does a relationship advice?
I
I don't
don't
know. Either way, relationship compromising is needed, guys.
I
So
missed it.
you compromise, I compromise, and we meet in the middle over here. N-I-O.
Bad Bath and Beyond is running also.
Bed Bath and Beyond, really another highly shorted stock over here, and no reason for it to go high in my opinion. But yeah, look at it. We're breaking out to the top side, creating a new high a day as we speak right now. Actually, coming a little bit under the new high a day. Sorry. So, but not too far from there. Not too far from there. Love it. The Dr. Phil comment. Yes, sir. Looks like maybe BBBY is kind of using a sympathy play idea over here off of AMC and the GME move. Obviously, we saw the GME, the GME volume, so the charts kind of look similar in my opinion. And we're just watching this, watching this play out one more time. We've seen this play out before, and we're watching it play out again. Rolls-Royce is known for its airplane technology. Yeah, I know they make engines. I know they make engines. But I just didn't know that their engine-making side was public while their cars company was just bought out by Beamer.
Well, Rolls-Royce and Air Belgium have signed a total care service agreement for Trent's 7,000 engines that power their airlines to new Airbus A330 neo
A330.
aircraft. Good news, I believe.
Airbus A330. Yeah, good news over there overall. So let's go. I mean, if you think about it, man, we had this conversation on the floor not too long ago when Boeing was kind of, dropping to the ground off of the news in terms of stock market and literally dropping to the ground. We had the conversation about there's not many companies that really make airplanes. So how low could Boeing really go? There's got to be a spot where you say this is enough and you start buying the dip. And the same idea transfers over to Airbus, same idea transferred over to Rolls-Royce. So in terms of like these niche markets where not a lot of companies make them, you can kind of just always go long on them. And when the stocks come down and they dip, based on news, that's just a dip buy opportunity on these. And when news comes out, when news like Rolls-Royce is making, I don't know, X amount of engines, that's another opportunity to go long. So on stocks like these, you just have multiple reasons to just buy the shares. So good news over there overall for the airspace travel and Rolls-Royce, which is a car company that I actually do like a lot. The Rolls-Royce Wraith, if you guys know what the car is, I can actually pull it up maybe right now. It's a beautiful, beautiful sports car, and it's something that I eventually would like to own.
Oh yeah, Rolls-Royce Phantom.
Oh, yeah.
You want to bring it up?
The Phantom's good too. Yeah, for sure. The Phantom's kind of big body though. The Phantom's big body. Like you gotta be the Queen or Simon Cowell to be riding in this.
Oh, in Russia, it's like average car.
Yeah,
for people.
every rich oligarch in
Yeah.
Russia,
In
of course, they have a
Moscow?
driver driving this.
Yeah.
You can't drive this car yourself.
That's true though, but they also have a coupe.
Coupes, yeah, the
Yeah.
Wraith, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. So these Phantoms, you gotta have a driver. You cannot drive these
I
yourselves. But
know.
the coupe over here, this
Yeah.
coupe Wraith, ooh, look at this one, Valeriia. All
so
black on black,
nice.
matte coupe, 2-door, opens on like all Rolls Royces do. Ah, my heart just drops for this car, man. It's such a beautiful car.
It is. Though I have a question, Prad. What happens? Like, do you know what happens in case you bought?
I drive mine myself, Sean. Sorry, go ahead.
Like in case you bought shares of a stock and it got delisted.
If you bought shares of a stock and it got delisted,
Yeah.
well, obviously you're gonna have to do your due diligence. That's part of your homework when you're buying stocks. You're gonna have to look out for news. And most platforms, I believe, if you have stock stuff, they will offer you to give you news.
Okay.
So. You will know right away that the stock is getting bought out. If the
Alright.
stock is getting bought out, it is your job to either close the position before the stock gets delisted, or if that delisting happens and you are in that position and you don't know about it, the company will either give you cash
Yeah.
or you will get new shares of a different company who bought them.
Okay.
So it's kind of iffy on there. So you have to do. There's multiple ways of a company getting acquired, and you have to do your homework on how they're getting acquired and so on. So
Thank you,
always
Prad.
be sure to do your homework on buyout stocks, especially if you're invested in them.
Thanks
Good
for
question though.
sharing.
Yeah.
It was interesting to hear explanation.
Buy
from you.
Rolls Royce to pay for the Phantom. Yeah. I don't know if that's how it works, but good luck if that does end up working. Then let's go. That's the car that Wayne Brady does his work from. Wayne Brady, is that the guy? Oh yeah. Plug Power. Yeah, we did talk about Plug today, and it was basically about how the retracements are coming in after the rejection happened 2 days in a row. So good to see that the levels are holding up on the downside and bouncing onto the top side over here. Obviously, we're gonna need that 33 to be tested and then 34, and we're just waiting to see what happens in between those two ranges. 32 support, obviously, and 33 to be tested. TLGT gone to 0. Ooh.
Well, I believe that's the name.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Got it. That's why the question came for.
Yep.
Got it. That makes sense. I was wondering why I couldn't pull it up. Delisted warning. Stocks have 180 days to raise the price back over. Oh, delisted meaning sorry. So I thought you meant delisted like they were getting deleted, but delist as in the stock is completely getting taken off the market,
Yeah.
not even getting bought out.
Okay.
Oh, that's a whole different. I don't even know how you deal with that situation. To be honest, I've never been in that situation. But I'm gonna guess. Yeah, as someone just said, they have 180 days to get back over $1. But if they get delisted, then what? Neil, do you have an answer to that? We'll give Neil a second or two here to get mic'd up and yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna. So there's a lot of different situations there. If there's delist warning for like a penny stock or something like that, in most cases, if they're gonna get dropped from the index for that reason, well, not the index, from the market, they're likely to end up trading the OTC, and then you're gonna want to check back in with your broker as to how long it takes you for that conversion to get the shares moved over, and then you can sell them in the OTC market. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's always a bit different of a story. But ultimately, that's a question you want to ask your specific broker always, because it does happen from time to time. Most symbols that get that delist warning, you should know well in advance. Like Brett, like you were saying there, Prad, you should always pay attention to the news. You will never nothing gets delisted on an absolute whim usually. Right, like you'll see it coming. If there's a delist warning because of a price reason, they'll have that 90 days to get back above the price. And sometimes they'll file an appeal to see if they can remain listed despite not meeting those price requirements on various exchanges. So, if you're having to be holding a penny stock in that particular, situation, Well, I mean, it shouldn't happen to you that they get delisted without knowing. Now, granted, there could be some crazy news event and the stock gets halted and never comes back, but those are very, very rare. So check with your broker if it is moved to the OTC to see whether or not you can execute there or how long it's going to take for that conversion on the delist. But always, especially when you're holding a penny stock, right? Like you've got to look out for that kind of a thing. You get a delist notice and you don't want to get caught. Well, sometimes there's a reason why those stocks sell off when those notices come out.
Yeah, so just to reiterate, always make sure that you know why you're invested in something. Don't invest in something without knowing what's going on behind the picture. Is that the term, behind the picture? I hope so. But yeah, don't go blind into your trades. Always have your stocks. Use multiple platforms to track your stocks, have watch lists and put them up on there. I don't know, CNBC, for example, has allows you to make a watch list and it will show you news for that watch list specifically. And I know multiple platforms do that. So if you're not taking advantage of that, I don't know what you're doing.
Did you say behind the picture?
I think it's behind the picture.
Did you mean behind the scene?
Behind the scene, there you go. That was there
adorable.
you go. I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. My head wasn't making sense. It wasn't clicking. The neurons weren't making the click noise. But yeah, thank you, Miss V. Always there to catch you. Got my back for me, Miss V. I like it. Affirm, as you guys can see, I am now looking to get back short. The stock did bounce off that 155 exactly how I expected it to. Now we're back at that 159. I do want to wait for that 160, but you know what? I've noticed multiple times on Affirm where we go to a level previously. Let's say the previous level was 150, right? The stock goes to 150, gets rejected, goes all the way down to 145, then goes back to not 150 this time, but 149, right? And then rejects off of 149. So now that the stock has gone to 160, gone back to 155, and now gone back to 159, I'm just going off of, history kind of repeats itself idea, just playing off of a theory, just I have a thesis in mind and I'm going to test it out. Obviously, my out is on the break off the 160. If 160 holds on the bids for longer than, 10 seconds, I'm going to be out. But I'm going to continue scaling my short in front of that 160. Hopefully my idea is right and it doesn't go higher than 159. And once again, the idea is as simple as last time when the stock went from 145 to 150, the second move back up there on the same day, it bounced off of $1 before 150. So now that we kind of did that 155 to 160, it came back down and we're going back there. I'm going to expect that same idea to play out. I'm going to go back short on the stock and probably keep scaling all the way up to 160 or so.
Well, someone's asking about Procter & Gamble. And as I said before, earnings, I believe tomorrow before the open. So let's take a look at P&G Prad.
Prad just nope what? PG. Yeah, PG earnings coming out tomorrow before yeah. So PG earnings coming up before a little bit of a rejection or selling pre-earnings selling. So hopefully earnings come out good. Procter & Gamble starts rocking to the top side and people who are invested in it have a killer day. But maybe this is offering you a dip buy opportunity for, maybe it's not even a dip, it's like a 1% drop. So Prad, don't short Affirm. I mean, I have to, bro. It's a good setup. If the setup is logical, I just have to, Prad Bear, yes, sir. I don't know why I don't hit emotes. Thank you, Miss V. I'm just not used to hitting emotes. So, or animations, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm just not used to, but always got my back.
Always.
Stock has an abnormal amount of strength today. It does indeed, man. It does. I got burned on the short side. Obviously, I showed you guys what happened off the open. Let me just zoom in again on the 1 minute over here. So these were my shorts, and these are all losses. Then I finally got a couple wins on my shorts. I figured the strength is crazy. Let me just flip my shorts to a long. I flipped my short to a long, and I took profits back in the same area where I was short originally. Then I took another short over here. short that I ended up being a winner. I took this short that ended up being a loser, took this short that ended up being a loser. So I went hands off because I wanted to take this short that wasn't watching the stock for this move down here. But now we're back in for the short over here. Let's see if we can get that move back to 156, 157 or so. But I'm going to continue shorting it all the way up to 160. And if 160 breaks, I'll take the loss and I'll move on. That's fine with me. It's a very sound, logical trade in my head. If I take that loss over there, because my risk to reward is an exponential level to my my reward is exponential to my risk. So you went ahead and made yourself flat. Well, over here I flipped to a long, so my short is overall a long. So I turned my short to a different side after noticing the strength originally, and then I made money on the long, and I turned my loser into a winner off here, and then I just closed these positions for, I don't know, like 3 cent losses, which is nearly nothing for me. It's water.
Prad, it's going to be a busy week for earnings. Las Vegas Sands also reports on October the 20th. So can we take a look at LVS? And in general, what are your thoughts on travel stocks lately? Oh, what? It's time or something? All right, let's do it right after Las Vegas Sands.
Yeah, LVS you said?
Yes.
LVS, Las Vegas Sands. This is another casino stock, if I'm correct. And anything casino is a long for me, guys. You know, I'm a gambling guy. I enjoy blackjack. I enjoy poker, and it just puts a smile on my face when I'm losing money and being a degenerate at these places. So always long on this side. But I remember seeing that these guys were kind of late on the overall online gambling scene, and that's why DraftKings kind of took over the market share and whatnot. So not really sure if that's gonna help these guys in any way or form. But right now we are seeing that support at 35 come in for, like, I don't know, a couple of weeks or so, and form that bottom, run it back to 40. Not too big of a red day, only down to about 0.2%. So not bad at all. Let's see if we can break out above 40 as we are and hold it there for the future days to come. Let's go back to Affirm. I was in the money, but I don't know what happened. So let's quickly go check out if it's going to give me more opportunities to keep on scaling short here. I'm just going to take a couple more orders just to have a bigger skin in the game and not just the test water size that I had earlier. Miss V.
I just
What is that?
Well,
You trying to put an alarm?
Yes, time management is not really working in here. Anyways, it's like o'clock, team. Please double check that your thumb turned to the upside. Your support is very important to us. We want to know you like the show. We want to see your presence. Thank you for being active on the chat. Yes, indeed, it's like o'clock. Wake up, America, and smash that like button. And let's go. Let's get to 700 again. I like 700 number. What about you, Brad?
Yeah, I always, the higher we go, the happier we get.
Yeah. So please support.
Let's do it. All right. Ooh, green hearts. I like it. Hopefully those green hearts help the market stay green. Right now we are up about 0.5% on the QQQs and 0.22% on the SPYs. So you know, me wearing green, Miss V wearing green is helping out the market.
Absolutely.
Alone is smashing with the green hearts over here.
We do our best. We're saving the market, guys. All we ask for is
green bottle.
Double green. I'm not having anything more, but
I can give you something green, but it's maybe not good to be on the show with it.
Let me guess what's that. Oh, I see. Yes.
But yeah, overall, green everywhere. Let's go, Miss V.
Let's go, Prad.
Rubbing off our energy and luck on the market here. Purple hearts and blue diamonds with those green clovers. I thought you were about to put the what's it called? Rap lyric from Drake, Purple Hearts, but never mind. All right, where are we? Prad, Prog. Oh my God. Are you guys on Instagram? Yes, we are. I don't know if Miss V wants to share her personal Instagram, but she's more than welcome to.
Well, all of us, we have Instagram pages, except for I have
You
personal.
put my
Oops.
face on.
You're just extra pretty today. I
Aw,
wanted to
thank
show
you.
everyone. So yes, guys, but I'll just send you all the information about our social media on the chat. So please follow these accounts. It's a lot of fake accounts on the net. Don't follow them. Don't listen like to their messages. We do not sell anything except for merchandise and of course membership. If you want to join it, just $5 per month to support the community. And we used to have Q&A sessions. They are paused currently and they were available only for members, but guys, we absolutely will bring up something new and cool for members to show you appreciation for you becoming a member. And please follow Prad. Prad always like posts so much fun, like different quotes, his trades, and important information.
Listen. I used to, but then New World happened, so you know what? I hit max level, so I'm gonna be more active on social media. So yeah, I'll start posting again. But New World happened, so I was gone. I was
Well, if
AFK.
we have gamers here, watch Prad on Twitch.
I was AFK for a long time there, or a good month of not posting anything and being away from social media was a good break for my mental. But yeah, I'm gonna start being more active. I'll start posting more levels that I'm watching, and my charting that I used to do, nightly charting. I'll start doing that again, and I'll start posting those levels. So hopefully the volume picks back up, allowing us to make some money across the board, guys. Let's go. Prad is your trader's favorite trader. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I'm your trader's favorite trader. Still holding my firm short. Let's see. Nio, someone asked Nio. Sorry, NIO. NIO over here still making new high days, man. Absolutely killer. Not sure why I didn't have this on my watch list. I'm still kind of hands-offy on the overall Chinese market, so maybe that's probably the reason why. But absolute monstrous move over here on NIO, man. Look at it. We're holding. Well, we didn't even get to test 39 to hold 39. We just broke out above it, and we're now holding around 30, 39, 40-ish or so. I'm going to expect that to continue going. Maybe we go down maybe a little bit to 39 to test it later on in the day because the volume needs to be tapering off. Actually, we are at 1210 now, so let's see if the volume low. Actually, no, man. Volume lowered and then picked back up. So obviously, just this upwards momentum and strength on the overall EV sector. We're seeing this happen in Tesla too today. We're up about 2% on Tesla. We're holding around $860. So let's go.
Prad Laser is asking me, how did I like the Bond movie, James Bond, the
Ooh,
one
yeah.
I watched over the weekend? Well, it was great. I don't want to spoil, but honestly, those 3 hours flied. And again, Russians are the evil in every Bond movie. So yeah, I really enjoyed to see that. And it was fun when someone was trying to say something Russian. And I watched Squid Game.
Did you like it?
I did like it, but again, I'm too sensitive for movies like this. Too much blood, but it's a great production, great movie, and again, like Netflix is supposed to earn 200 billion or million.
900 million.
900? No, I believe more. 900.
Yeah.
Yes, million.
900 million.
And the production, I believe, 25 million.
Yeah, so absolute crazy return.
It is. Should
Yeah.
we take a look at Netflix?
We should do something, Obviously, the money is just making movies.
Yeah.
We should make a movie and sell it. We'll think about something about Squid Game, like
It will be comedy, I believe.
we'll do Squid Game, but in Russia.
I don't want to die. I'm too young to die. Sorry.
I don't want to die. So cute. But yeah, man. How crazy is that? They spent, as you guys just heard from Miss V not too long ago, they spent 20-something million to make that show, and their return is 900 million. And if you guys are keeping up with the whole Squid Game news and so on, you guys would know about how Squid Game was shopping for a platform to sell their TV show for 2 years before Netflix had it, right? And that means people were rejecting the show, If you are a production manager, I don't know, at Disney, at Hulu or Roku, if anyone even uses it, and you rejected this TV show, you're beating yourself across the like head with the brick or something, man. Like how do you say no to that? But anyways, Affirm, let's go. I said I was gonna load up all the way up to 160. I did that. You guys saw the candles up here. I got the top wick, baby. We're writing it down now in the profit. Sorry, in the money, in the profit. In the profit works too. Almost $1 in the money. Took couple shares. Couple targets out here. Still holding a good chunk of my position on the downside. I'm gonna expect that 157 coming in. There we go. Take out a little bit more. Hopefully they give it to me. But let's go, man. This is what we're talking about. Easy trades, easy setups, and just smash them. Just smash those trades on the downside, on the upside. Not married to the longs, not married to the shorts. I made money on this stock going long today. I made money on the stock going short today. I lost money on the stock going short today. And I lost money on the stock going long today. I'm all over the place. But at the end of the day, we're net positive, and that's all that matters. Ms. V, you still in any trades for them right now?
No, I'm flat. I have a big loss on Tesla. I short on short, and profitable on shorting Virgin Galactic. So that's actually it. What about you?
Ms. V, would you ever go to space?
To actual space?
Yeah.
No. I'm scared. But actually in Russia, I believe actors just went back from the space because Russians are making movie in a space.
They're
So-
filming it in
yes,
space?
like how you call the thing like where all the astronauts are chilling, like
Yeah, like the
satellite or something.
stratosphere?
Yeah, something like this.
Something like that?
Satellite, or I don't know, but like
Oh,
they got there.
ISS.
Yeah, maybe like
The
station,
International Space Station.
something like
Yeah.
this. Yeah, so they are making movie there. Let's
Wow.
go.
The ISS.
But no, I wouldn't go. And we had the other day like conversation. If you would go to the hotel in the space, you said yeah, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I was watching a 90-year-old man go to space, and he was describing it as a really crazy experience. So imagine you're in an airplane, right?
Yeah.
You're flying in the airplane, and the turbulence comes and the airplane kind of goes,
Yeah.
but then as soon as you're above the clouds, the
Yeah.
plane just feels smooth, right?
Yes.
So apparently, if you're in a space shuttle and the space shuttle is just taking off into nothingness, which is space,
Yeah.
right? As soon as you break the barrier, the sound just cuts off like in movies. Everything just fades to black, and it's just like death.
My heart would stop.
I want to experience that.
I
That
don't
sounds
even-
so sick.
I don't even like ride roller coasters.
Oh,
I
that sounds
wouldn't
so
go through
sick.
tasks like they like spin people before
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I wouldn't go through that. I would like fail that bad. I also read from some astronaut who used like to go to space that he says like the fact to see the Earth as a whole,
Yeah.
it's like unforgettable experience, and it's literally changed your mind and perception of the world. Totally.
That's a no for me, dog. Oh, these guys are on your side, Miss V. I guess we got a bunch of non-adrenaline lovers in chat. Come on, guys. Where's the adrenaline lovers at? Where are my adrenaline junkies who love? I don't know if Photogrammer is here, but Photogrammer is an adrenaline junkie doing wheelies and whatnot, and pissing cops off every day. Well, not every day anymore because he doesn't do that stuff. But yeah, where are my adrenaline junkies at, boy?
Like imagine you run out of oxygen. Literally, all those thoughts like are always in my mind.
So what? You're not
like,
gonna swim anymore?
swim?
Yeah, you're not gonna go swimming.
You don't have to dive.
You're not gonna go
That's-
diving.
No, I mean, no, I'm good about like space is super interesting. It's just like not my type, and also so many things that are not explored on Earth or in the ocean.
Yeah.
So like I feel like would be great to do so, but like ocean is so creepy. It's so
I
many
mean, you
weird
can't go in the
creatures
ocean.
there.
It's literally impossible for us to go in the ocean because of science. So it's easier to go to space than the ocean.
You think?
Yeah. Because I mean, like, you know how deep a submarine can go, and then the submarine like gets squished because of the water pressure. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of I mean I kind of get nerdy about this stuff because
Yeah.
I wanted to be a pilot, but because of my bad eyesight and just pure lack of I don't know brain cells to have I don't know, like physics and whatnot to fly a plane in in an air fighter or a fighter jet. It just didn't. So I was like watching a lot of videos about a submarine, right?
Yeah.
So let's say a string is across from one side of the submarine to the other side of the submarine, and if the what are you doing? And if the string and then if the ship goes deep enough and it goes deep inside the water, the ship gets so squished that that string which was so tight
Yeah.
will be bendy and it will start going lower. That's how much pressure.
Yeah,
That's how much atmospheric pressure is on the outside of the submarine. So it's the equivalent of the space. If that submarine breaks, everyone in there is dying within seconds. Same thing as out space. If anything happens outer space, everyone just dies right away. It's the same thing.
Okay, now I feel like I'm gonna have a phobia. Those people who sit in home
Yeah.
don't exit.
I mean, that's me. Why do you think I play New World all day? I got no problems outside of New World. I just
Right.
enjoy my life in a simulation, guys.
Atmosphere is perfect.
Join
there.
me. Yeah, my atmosphere is perfect. I sit in a bunch of clouds, if you know what I'm talking about. I just enjoy my day and my night and my weekend and evening and everything. All right, let's go back to stocks here. The Abyss. Yeah, The Abyss was a crazy movie. I enjoyed that movie. James Cameron, I think. I think it's James Cameron, or is that a different one? I don't know. Anyways, New World is just competitive RuneScape. I know, that's why I like it, bro. I'm running around just smacking people. It's so much fun. Beam me up, Scotty. Yeah, we kind of went to a complete different area. Sorry about that. Let's go back into the market right now. Whatever makes you happy. Yes, sir. That's right. That's right. Let's go see what our firm's doing. I did close my position. I didn't want to hold it because obviously we are in on the show here. I don't want to throw out a stop and then complain about my stop. I'm just gonna take my profits, kick myself out. I'll work on my skills that I want to improve on, which is holding to my targets, holding for the move later on. Gradually, I'll try to work on that muscle. But for now, as you guys can see, Affirm, I took that dollar winner on that short, made my money. I'm out of there. Now I'm gonna maybe look for a long around 155/VWAP if we get there. But yeah, Prad, did you hit level 60? I did, my friend. I did hit level 60. Make tacos, not spaceships. All right. I think Miss V can agree with that. Make tacos, not spaceships.
About tacos, do I look like taco lover for you?
No, but like you rather take a taco over a spaceship, right?
That's absolutely
exactly.
yes.
There you go. That's why I'm saying you agree
Come
with
on,
that.
I have a segment National Food Day, and it's never like Spaceship Day or something. Even we had like one day it was celebration both for some food like cheese and for Star Wars movie. And I chose cheese over Star Wars, and Neil was so mad at me. And I remember that day, and every time now.
You never pick against Star Wars.
On the opposite, I double check if it's Star Wars days, and I say my congratulations straight to Neil, the biggest fan of Star Wars.
All right, so space over here, man, not having a good day. And overall, I've been very bearish about this stock. I don't believe in this stock at all, or the company in general. Yeah, they're sending people to space, blah, 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 blah. But it's not enough for me to invest in it. I don't believe in Virgin Galactic at all. Yeah, sir, Richard Branson, cool stuff, whatever. But on the investment side, I am more Blue Origin or SpaceX. And I'm not even Blue Origin because, Papa Bezos is all cool and whatnot, but I'm more on Elon's side. I am the generation that idolizes Elon for forever and ever. Elon can do no wrong in our eyes. And in that mindset, any competitor to Elon, let it be car, let it be space, any competitor to Elon is just is a no-go for me. So Virgin Galactic, no go. Blue Origin, no go. It's all about SpaceX in my head. Bezos is floppy. I mean, he did have a pretty decent launch, but it's all about Elon, man. It's all about Elon for me. SpaceX actually made it into space, unlike the other two. Yeah, very good point. Very good point. Unconfirmed rumor. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna read any more further than that. The fact that you started off with unconfirmed rumor deserves to be not read. You don't like making money? No, I do enjoy making money. I just don't like making money on stocks that I don't believe in. So space is not something I don't believe in, and obviously, look at the stock, man. We're heading back to the lows over here. And that I don't believe the stock will ever be in a position to do something good. Period. And just by that thought process, I'm not going to be investing in it. You know, I do make money, and I've actually made money on a firm today. But no, I'm not going to be investing in something that I don't believe in, ever.
Tesla,
Tinfoil hat. Yeah, that's right. That is a tinfoil hat, Miss B.
you're the one with that animation, right?
Oh, no, I don't go for it. It's your. If anyone gets yelled at, it's you, not me.
Uh,
Dun dun dun.
and it's music. Wow. They are back. And yeah, what I was trying to say is that Tesla is reaping, guys. Like Tesla is crazy, overwhelming. The first thing I came into the office today, I said, Neil, I'm not shorting Tesla. Guess what? I did short Tesla, but I'm not touching anymore until earnings for sure. It's just like, I believe it broke day highs already. Can we take a look at Tesla, Prad?
Yeah, I was actually gonna pull up Tesla, but I typed a firm. I don't know why my brain is completely pooping today. Real quick, someone said space and SpaceX will merge one day. Never. That will never happen. I will predict the future. I have a crystal ball for that question. Never happening. Tesla. Crazy move. So we did say with the AMD, with the NIO move, sorry, with the NIO move, with the AMD move, with the Apple move, we could see Tesla start making a bounce after holding this 860 for I don't know, multiple hours today, and that's exactly what we're seeing. We're seeing it bounce. So let's go. Let's see, how high can we go from here? 866 needs to be tested, I think, or 865. Let's see where this line is. Yeah, 865-ish or so. So let's go test that price. Break out above it. It says the high of days 875.52, but don't believe it. That's just a dark pool wick, so it doesn't. It's not a real candle. SpaceX is too adult for me. Okay.
Those are not real candles, but they can make execution for you. I had situations when I put an order and iceberg would execute me out of the position. In fact, like stock would never get there.
Yeah, so that will happen, and that's depending on the order type you use. But so that's just the nature of it. But once you go live, you won't have that issue because you won't be using that order type.
I wouldn't even say issue. It was on the opposite, good for me.
It worked for you?
Case.
Yeah, most of the time it's not a good thing.
Yeah?
No. Because it means you're getting out too early. Let's say you have a stop loss. It's that. Let's say you're short.
Yeah, and it's jumps all the way right to the upside.
Exactly. Let's say you're short or long and it's a stop chart. It kind of ruins your position. So I try not to use those order types on our platform because they do get picked off, or they do get triggered by dark pools. So I only use the order types that are sent directly to the market, not on our floor.
All right.
So anyone who is using P Pro 8 and is having the same issue, the answer for that is using EdgeX route keys instead of using script orders. But I would suggest you using script orders and EdgeX orders. That way you have the option to pick and choose which one to use when. BBIG holding good at 840. BBIG, I believe the news is very close, guys. We're getting close to that price point, not price point, but the date where the spin-off is gonna happen or whatnot. I'm not gonna give the date, even though I know the date in my head, because it's not been confirmed. The date is off of Twitter, so I'm only using one source for this date, so I'm not gonna quote it. I want to see the company itself coming out with some dates, because they've never done it, and it angers me so much. I see every day on Twitter people talking about this date, that date, this date, that date on about BBIG, and how this is important, about how short utilization number is important and whatnot. And it just angers me because the company itself doesn't come out and actually tell their investors when the date is or what's going on. And it's really aggravating on that point. If I'm an investor on this stock and people are just, I don't know, spreading FUD all over the place, I want the company to come tell me what's going on. And someone just said it's Friday, so hopefully it's Friday. But at the end of the day, past my anger, past my, I don't know, just pure lack of a different word, anger, we are holding above that $5 price, that $6 price, that was scary price areas. The $5 prices and the $6 prices were scary, and the fact that we're way above there, we're trading at almost 8.5 over here, above 7, which was the original price point that I said we needed to hold, and we didn't, and we went all the way under 7. So now we're above that 7, we're all the way above 8, we're holding these levels. So once that news comes in, let's see it actually go to the higher side, and hopefully when that news and the merger happens, we get more oomph out of it. But I said I'm not gonna say the date, but someone is saying Friday, Ruben. Come on, man. But yeah, overall, someone said Friday. Hopefully it is that date. I am very frustrated about this stock, and that's why I don't trade it. I don't invest in it. I don't swing trade it. I don't like trading stocks like these. The BBIG play has the short squeeze play too. So then you have the AMC apes on it, and you have these investors who are playing the NFT merger news. The company itself doesn't come out and say anything. So it's a lot of aggravation going on here.
Prad, a few people on the chat ask about MRK.
MRK?
Merck and Co. pharmaceutical company. It's slightly down, around 1%, and I don't see any news, but could you please take a look at that?
What is Zach Morris doing though? I mean, he's chilling. He's just riling up the group to buy and take it to $8 so he can dump it. Is my answer. I don't like anyone who's telling people to go buy a stock and just rallying them, because most of the time people are just taking profits on that move, man. I don't agree with people doing that. I'm sorry, but here we are on MRK today. 5 million shares traded. We are trading lower, almost 1% down for the day. And if you guys just take a look at the dailies over here, I'm just gonna blow this chart up. All right, here we go. For the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For the past 10 days or so, we've been on a downwards trend. This support over here did not hold up, which was around $79. Now we're gonna go maybe test around 76 or so, I'm gonna guess. Let's zoom out a little bit more. Let's see if any charts load up. Obviously, you're gonna have to zoom out a lot back and zone in to see where the supports and resistances are. Right now we're testing this area. Let's see if we can find support at 77 or 78. If that fails, we could easily go lower on MRK based off of the downtrend that the stock is showing me off that 84 high.
Thank you, Prad. And Progenity, PROG, is keep running. It's already up more than around 37%.
Yeah, Prague, about to go test that $3 right now, and this is exactly what we're looking for. Volume to continue, volume to pick back up, and go test that. Oh my God, what's going on?
Oysters coming out?
Just yelling earlier for that. This is why I didn't want to do ape noises earlier, because I was yelling over the weekend a lot.
At the game?
I had a lot of wars to control. I was controlling groups of 30 people, and I had to literally scream on top of my voice to control people, like, guys, do this, do that, and my voice is just completely dead.
Aww.
So showing my emotions over there on earlier on, I don't know what stock was that I was screaming about, BBIG, just flared up my voice again.
We appreciate you, Prad.
All right, anyways, Prague. 157 million shares traded today, and we are trading higher towards $3 or so. So let's get that $3 breakout to happen. We have seen the stock trade above $4 or so, and then completely get rejected, come all the way as low as under $1. Now we're gonna expect it to go test those levels again. Right now, as you guys can see, that $3 barrier that we're breaking or testing. Once that is breaking, we can go test that 350 or so, and then the $4. So we have even dollar prices. We have just use Texas speech. Yeah, Texas speech, Brian. That's a very good solution, actually. I like that solution, Brian Buckley, sorry. PROG, man. Yeah, like I said, let's go get that $3 test and hold $3 in the support so the coming weeks can be good.
Prad, I believe we talked about NetStock yet today, though there are news that Cloudflare collaborates with Microsoft and major search engines to help improve website search results. NET.
Yeah, so news coming in on net over here, and obviously look at that volume spike. You know, no volume going off compared to that volume spike, causing the stock to break out after holding the support. So, you know, if you think about basic chart pattern, I guess, is or not pattern, but just watching how the chart holds up itself at the bottoms over here, and how on the move up it's holding lower highs and making higher highs. That's just the pattern of or trend that you want to see for something going up. You know, up 5% for today. Ever since, where is this? Ever since September 29th or so, we've just been making green candles. I don't see a single red candle over here. So from what, 110-ish or 113-ish, all the way from 113 to 176 within a matter of 3 to 2 weeks. So obviously, the bullish momentum, bullish news. Even today, more news coming out, and the volume candles are speaking for themselves. IO volume rinse repeat. IO did break out about $2, so yeah, let's go. We were watching it battle around here, I believe. That time period does look right around 11:15 or so. We did go about 2, and then we're going back under 2, and then we're going back to 2. So the fact that Tyrone said rinse and repeat, I'm guessing he's just, you know, shorting, buying, shorting, buying, shorting, buying, and just rinsing and repeating these levels. Absolutely making money off of the big whales on either side of the stock around $2.10 and a $1.90. Yeah, the $2.10 wall. Yeah, it was pretty obvious when you said rinse and repeat. Let's go. I like it. I like to see you do that. No shorts, just longs. Come on, man. You're a day trader. Well, I don't know if you're a day trader, but if you are, we got to think both ways, my friend. But no, you're absolutely killing the longs. So let's go. Both directions are also a valid idea for those who are killing it. Help Prad bring out the velvet voice. Huh? All right, let's go. Tea and honey for Prad. Yeah, I know. I'm not a tea guy either. I don't know. I just...
So what are you if you're not coffee, you're not tea, what do you like? Water?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Alright.
I plead the fifth.
Well, I still have some. It has honey. Rob brought it from his vacation,
Yeah.
and it has honey in it.
Maybe I should have had some. It'll soothe my
just-
throat. Yeah, you're not even drinking it, Valeriia. I'm going to steal it from you.
That you might with hot water will save you from anything.
I'm going to steal that from you. You're not even drinking it.
Enjoy.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
50%, guys. 50% alcohol in that bottle.
Do it live. It's 50%. Whoa, Rob wanted to kill me, I guess.
Don't get fired, Prad. Yeah, no. Don't worry, I'm not gonna drink it. Do you have fifth in Canada? Yeah, do we have the fifth in Canada? I don't know. We have some sort of the fifth, but I don't know if it's called the fifth. Anyways, what's your favorite spirits? Right now I've been drinking a lot of whiskey sours. So just buying myself a little Jameson and a lemonade bottle and just calling it a whiskey sour. I don't know. A bootleg whiskey sour. It doesn't really have the egg whites on it or anything. So it's just a whiskey sour. All right.
Fuel cell Prad.
Vegemite is awesome. Yuck.
Fuel cell is up more than
Fuel cell.
15%.
Yeah, let's go check out Fuel Cell over here. Almost up 15% with 96 million, almost 100 million shares traded today. Number 2 on our watch list. So obviously, if you're not signed up to our watch list, you're making a mistake. Look at the move off the open. We got the breakout off the open, off the $8 or so, which was I guess you could say it was also the pre-market high. Pre-market high was around $7.98. So let's just say $8 pre-market high and an even dollar breakout with the volume coming in. So these are the type of breakouts that you want to take, not on GME, right? Because those are going to be scary. But this breakout over here with volume coming in, just absolute beauty to the top side, allowing you to get about almost 80 cents a share to the top side. It's a nice long. Miss V laughing about something. You want to share with the class?
I'm not sure I can, but I send it to you directly. But chat is hilarious. I love you guys.
Oh my God! What the? No. Yeah, I'm not that type of kid, man. That's crazy. Stop console wars.
You right?
But people have done that. Have you seen it?
Why? For what?
It's a challenge. It's a challenge.
You can die, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's just bad water and it's gross, but it's a challenge. It's a challenge.
Okay.
But anyways, the viewers have no clue except for you, me, and console wars.
Yeah.
It's like a three-man conversation going on over here. Plug, yeah, we did talk about Plug not too long ago. We talked about how we need that 33 to be tested and actually hold 33 on the bids after that breakout. So still waiting on that to take place. Kind of trading sideways for me at least. But you know, I'm watching for that 33 break. I want to go check what Affirm is doing real quick, and Affirm still, you know, now we're seeing lower highs and higher lows, so that downward trend is kind of playing off. So I could have held my short, I could have got back into the short and took more shares, but yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to be out of it. I wanted to be able to focus on you guys and not have to constantly flip back and forward. But if you are in the short and you are looking for targets, you know, the trend is still looking good to the downside. We are making lower highs and lower lows. So this is the trend that we want to see. As long as this trend keeps up, we can keep on holding our position, maybe to VWAP if it gets there. But my initial target was 156 or so.
Prad, again about PROG, someone says that it's about to squeeze, though looks like it tried to break 2.90 level twice. Didn't really work now. So what are your thoughts at this point about PROG?
Well, in terms of a stock squeezing, you might want to be first looking at what's... Uh-oh, what did I just do? Give me a second, guys.
Uh-oh.
All right, here we go. PROG. So in terms of a stock squeezing and whatnot, let's just quickly pull it to a year over here and see where most of the stocks were traded and where are the shorts at. So if you guys see, the shorts are mostly above here, and they're not worried, man. They're not worried for the stock just yet. Let's see where the biggest size of the shorts are. Not really seeing a big variance in ratios. Like the ratio is kind of holding up all the way. And we have some shorts here, we have some shorts here. The ratio is kind of holding up. So let's quickly go see what the short ratio is now that we talked about it. Let me just quickly do this. Tools. I think the window is not up. Hold up. So that's only 6%. So like, you know, this is not the squeeze that you're looking for. It's not the, I don't know. It's not going to be as exponential as you think. And that's what I noticed too over here. You know, the ratio of buying to selling is not significant amount of sellers to significant amount of buyers, or insignificant amount of buyers. So it doesn't make sense for the squeeze play. And if the shorts do get squeezed, it doesn't matter. It's only 6% of the flow. Like we're not at the 20s and the 30s that I don't know, AMCs and CEIs and the BBIGs have. I think BBIGs are on 20 something. So
Actually, PROG is going down now.
yeah,
Like
so
it
I don't know,
would be
when people are saying the short squeeze can happen, you might want to look for the short flow to begin with. Look for where the shorts could be trapped. Right now, I'm not really seeing any shorts trapped. Like the shorts are obviously in the money, and they don't have to worry about the position until it goes above $4. I'm gonna guess like the shorts are around 10, around 9, around 8, around 6. these guys have nothing to worry about. The stock is in the money for them at the moment. But once we go up there, then we can see what happens. Prague short interest is 64% from Ortex. Yeah, see, like I can't just trust one website. I'm gonna need a bunch of them. 64 does not make sense. If you like, Prague would be #1 list on every single watch list if it was 64%. It's not. 64 does not make sense.
Fake news.
Fake news, yes. I felt the squeeze 2 days. I'm sending here now, shorting. All right, Marla's wife is carrying. What do you expect? Oh my goodness. Let's not go that far, guys. All right, I can't raise my voice, man. I can't have any emotion when I'm talking today.
Oh no. I can see so much pain on your face. Leave Prad.
It's killing me. Like it's like someone scratching the back of my throat with a knife.
Killing it softly.
Killing me softly, yeah. Something that I don't want, I guess. Can you advise lessen the loss on a stock? Can you advise on how to lessen a stock on a stock?
Maybe like how to learn from a loss.
Learn from a loss, or lessen, like decrease the loss? Go to Sonar on Buffalo Trace. Prad, you better not have COVID. No, I don't have COVID. I'm good. Yeah, I don't have COVID. Hopefully I don't have COVID.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully I don't have COVID.
You should turn to me like, hopefully.
Hopefully I don't have COVID. No.
Yeah, I feel sick now.
Okay, so I'm guessing that the question was how to decrease the losses on your trades, and for that, man, look for your best opportunity on risk to reward, right? In terms of Affirm, on my positions over here, most of my positions that I took were pretty good risk to reward, meaning my risk would have been maybe 50 cents to $1 per share, but my reward would have been $5. Most of my entries were like that, and you know, that's why when I did take my losses, it didn't mean much to me, because my risk to reward ratios are I'm always scoping for those type of trades. So I suggest, you know, you do something along those lines. Look for where a stock is about to hit a resistance or a support, and you can, you know, get levels around there. Prague will break $4. I mean, yeah, that's the hope. That's the hope that eventually, with this uptrend, it just keeps on going higher and higher. Do you think CEI will come back? No, I did not. But it doesn't matter what I think. Let's see the volume come back on CEI. Let's see a breakout above multiple ranges. The fact that we're actually holding above $1 or even above $1.40 right now with these low volume days, CEI is still looking in a good position to me. If you ask me, we need to go test that $1.03 price where most of the volume was, I believe, according to Sean not too long ago. So maybe that guy's still there, maybe that guy's gone. So we need to go test that $1.03 price to see if that guy's still there, if he wants to still hold the price up, and then we need the volume to come back up to go test that $3, $4 prices on that stock. Until then, I'm not really looking forward to even pull that stock up on my own, because it doesn't. The volume's not there. It doesn't matter to me. If the volume's not there, it doesn't matter to me. BBIG volume coming. All right, let's go. This is that's the thing that BBIG needs. It's called volume. And I mean, any stock needs volume at the end of the day.
SoFi having a good day, Prad.
SoFi is having a good day. Yeah, we'll pull it up. BBIG, someone said volume coming in. A little bit of a volume candles indeed. CEI dead if holding. Bag sell the next pop. You know, kind of do agree with the pop. So agree with that comment. If you are bag holding on the downside and you bought the highs around $2, $3, you should have probably closed your position already. I'm sorry. You know, your risk management skills are kind of out of whack, and you need to reconsider what is actual good risk management, and really consider. But overall, my opinions on CEI. Wow, look at that wall on 850 on BBIG. I don't know if you guys noticed that big wall on 850. Oh my, I'm just gonna have to call that out in a couple of chats, so give me a second. Boom, 850. There's a big wall on 850 now. Let's see if that wall gets chewed through or actually gets you know, tested. I'm gonna pull up a calculator here because I need to test something. 11056. So that was about 1 million shares or so on yeah, it's exactly a million point one, million point two shares on 850. The stock has traded 33 million shares so far, so that size is significant, right? That's a significant amount of size on there. Not a fake wall because it's getting printed. We saw 850 print and we saw the size get decreased. Why am I yelling, man? My emotion, I just get so energized and energetic. I don't know, so energy. I just love seeing this happen on stocks. I just love watching this happen, and this is the type of trade. So I'm just gonna take that position over here, try getting short in front of 850 because that size is still there on 850. That wall is gonna be big and it's gonna act as a rejector for quite a bit. That's still 900,000 shares to be chewed out. That was about $8 million that is being sold on 850. So there's a big seller, $8 million notional value to be sold on 850.
Meanwhile, probably also there is IPO today. I believe.
Oh, I don't have shares. No, sorry, Larry. Sorry.
No problem.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah, we have.
I was complaining.
I believe a new IPO, BKKT, VPC Impact Acquisition Holdings, and it's down more than 2%. And if you have a chance to look at BKKT after you BBIG.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna pay for shorts. The show's coming to an end. It's about to be 1 o'clock. It's about to be my clock out time. I'm gonna go play New World anyways. I hit my goals for the day. So, whatever. But if you do have the opportunity to pay for shorts and you're watching BBIG, look for the 850 level. There is some size there. There's still about 900,000 shares to be sold on that price. And I mean, look at the short right now, right? You're already up 5 cents in the money if you took that short, man. It's as easy as just noticing that. That's a strategy that I call front running size. My God.
BKKT. Anyone?
BKT.
BKKT on New York.
BKKT.
I think it just went.
Let's go see. It's loading up over here. The charts kind of look ugly, not really doing much. But we see this $9.30 over here, kind of trying to hold up over here, not really going to do anything. Palantir. Oop! I typed the whole thing wrong. Palantir. Chamomile green mint green tea. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll be honest, I probably won't, but I'll think about it. PLTR, man. Obviously still going crazy on this stock. This stock is absolutely monstrous. We saw 23 hold up multiple days in a row. Today we're watching 24 hold up. So let's go, man. That's all that matters. LMFA. If you just add an O in there, it'll just be a nice little acronym. All right. Swallow some mouthwash. Yeah, let's do that. Let's swallow some mouthwash while we're at it. LMFA, we're getting some volume over here coming in for that up move to test the day's high. Day's high at $5.20. Volume coming in. Let's go test that price. And we are seeing rejection coming in. Hopefully that rejection doesn't come in when we're gonna go break out and you guys are rolling in the money. But not sure what to expect. As you guys can see on the dailies over here, multiple rejections of 550, multiple holdings of $4. You can expect that same pattern to play out. So I'm not really excited. We're in ranges that the stock kind of does not matter to me. This is not a new range at all. We're not in new ranges, and we're still stuck in previous ranges. So especially for stocks like this, I'm not really too eager to trade. I'll look at the stock to trade it when the stock is going above $6 and showing me a new range where people actually are willing to put their money in. Prad, did you do the voice for money meme? No, I did not. It was Sean's voice. I think, yeah, it's Sean's voice. It has to be. Take a very cold shower, instant cure. I actually do that every morning. That's my morning routine. I start off my day with cold showers while I'm watching YouTube videos in the shower of Trader TV. I have a little stand in my shower that hangs off the shower thing, and it like holds my phone, and no water falls on it. It's like a nice little phone holder.
I like it.
Yeah, because it's a nice little phone holder.
Is your phone waterproof?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yours is too.
Yeah, but it's cracked a little bit, so I'm not sure about what I prove anymore.
Yeah, that maybe not anymore,
Maybe
Valeriia.
not anymore.
But yeah, I started off with the Trader TV educational content along with a bunch of other channels that I have subscribed to for trading, and then I move on to, it just saves me time because instead of watching it afterwards, I'm watching it while I'm getting ready,
True.
and I save time. So it's
Multitasking.
multitasking. There you go. So good little routine, and then cold shower, and then the cold shower is the best part because I start off my day with a battle of willpower. I'm battling my own willpower, battling my own mind, and I start off the day going, "Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this," and I say, "No, I'm gonna do it," and I do it, and then I win the first battle of the day, and then every day I kind of try to win little battles. And be victorious at the end of the day. That's my goal, not try to do big things, just take little incremental wins along the way and bag a good day on my book at least. Cold shower, get a GF. Nah, man, cold showers are the way, trust me. If you're not taking cold showers, you're probably missing out. Cold showers, especially in winter, you feel warm right after. It's crazy. Like, especially in winter, you don't feel cold at all. It's insane how warm my body is after a cold shower. Trust me, if you're not doing cold showers, you don't know what you're doing. You just don't. I mean, like, hot showers are great, but yeah, I can go hours and hours for cold showers, man.
I love hot showers. That's my issue. I'm the one who always gets cold like this, and people every time like, "You're from Russia. Why are you feeling cold?" Well, yes, I feel you on that, and it's very important. Like, you also can like switch the temperatures, which helps. Like, you put cold, then like warm, then cold again, then warm, and it literally helps to find that temperature balance inside of your body.
Cold shower, had to have a stroke? No, man. I mean, you're not standing in negative 15 degrees water for an hour, Tyrone. You're not going to get hypothermia for that. No, it generally increases your blood flow. It increases your nervous systems in general. It's like, I felt that too, man. I was a big hot shower, and I used to take showers to the point where when I step out, it would literally be steam flowing out of my body. Like, I would just put my hand up into the light, and I would see like steam going off of my body, and that's how like hot showers I used to take. But then now I'm at a point where cold showers are the route, man. Cold showers are the route. I'm sorry, I can't change my mind anymore. Cold showers are the answer. And if you're like trying to get into the right mindset too, like if you start meditating, you do cold showers and everything, man, like you're just on the way to become the supreme trader or the supreme person that you want to be, man. These are the routes that I don't know, most people take, and why would you not do it? Even Neil's talking about cold showers post-workout key. Yeah, see? How about his hot, wet body? Ooh, yeah. Are you turned on now or what, Nova? Nova's getting turned on, imagining my hot, wet body over here. Does your voice get really high? I don't know. Sometimes, I guess.
Yes.
Sometimes.
When you scream to Greco through whole floor.
Oh, like loud.
It's
loud. No, I
different.
think they're talking about high as in my pitch.
I
Like,
see.
high like this.
We can switch.
Okay.
I can be like this.
Miss B, do it again. Miss B with the low deep end. Let's see that.
Please smash the like button. I sound like a robot.
But yeah, it's 5 minutes to the show, and might as well hit a like o'clock while we're at it.
Yes, guys, the deal was to get 700 likes. We still have 1,500 people watching VIPs, the best traders on YouTube. So guys, we literally need just 200 more likes. Please help us to do so, and just double check if we broke 500 likes. Thank you guys, that was fast. But again, if we can reach the 700 would be brilliant. It's Monday. whole week ahead, and we need some support, guys, because you're our main motivation and inspiration. And if you want Prad to speak in a high voice until the end of the show, smash the like button. I would love to see that.
Joe Rogan says saunas are the cure. Joe Rogan is Joe Rogan, man. I mean, I love Joe Rogan. I know a lot of people love to hate him. I love Joe Rogan. I'm a big GRE fan. But sometimes I don't know. Especially these days, I've been disagreeing with them more than I've been agreeing with them. So I don't know. I don't know if I can call myself a GRE fan anymore. But these days I've been obviously more disagreeing than agreeing. But I do love JRE. Now let's go watch Apple MacBooks, my new favorite psycho. All right, Apple.
Yes, Apple again, 1 p.m. right
Yeah.
at the end of our show, guys.
We're about to get
Event.
there.
Yep.
We're about to get there. 2 minutes, guys. As Miss V just said, Apple's stuff is going to come out in about a minute or so. So keep an eye out for what the stock is going to do around that time. That fool makes me think about his existence. That's kind of rude. You don't have to go that far. I think he's pretty smart, but it's difference in opinions. Obviously, you defer his opinions, and he defers from you, and that just happens. Is a stand-up comedian, gone podcast host that has millions of followers like zombies. I mean, yeah, I know him because of his comedy, because I love stand-up comedy. So I like Joe Rogan because of that. But at the starting years of JRE was absolutely phenomenal, and now it's just a lot of controversial topics and a lot of points that I can't agree with. So I've been kind of not watching GRE, but that's not going to make me hate him because there's a lot of things that Joe Rogan has taught me in general. Oh, Fear Factor 2. How can I forget Fear Factor? Wow, yeah, Fear Factor. Yeah.
Would you participate in Fear
Oh,
Factor?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
But
would
I'd probably be out really quick.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be out really quick. If they make me eat, like, bull testicles, like, I'd be done. Like, no, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm not eating bull testicles. I'm sorry. Like I'll eat oysters, I'll eat eel. I don't know. I'll eat most stuff. I'll eat alligator, but bull testicles? No, thank you. That's where I draw the line. I'm like, nah, I'm out. I'll take the loss here. I'm out. But yeah, weird, crazy stuff to do on the show there.
Well, yeah, oysters are much better than bull testicles.
Yeah. The way you said it, your face, I like it.
Ew.
Likewise, Prad. I was the watcher since the early podcast, but it got too serious. No, I like the episodes where he's talking about aliens, where he's talking about science, where he brings on Lex Friedman, and they're talking about stuff. I like all that stuff. I like the MMA ones, but the ones where he talks about the controversial stuff, like especially about COVID, and when the conversation gets really like, I don't know, like sticky, icky, I don't enjoy those. I don't enjoy those episodes, but I still love Joe Rogan, man. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. Like, how can you hate someone who just wants humankind to do better? He might have other ways and other mind processes to do so, but how can you hate on someone like that?
Absolutely. Joe Rogan, hope you hear Prad's speech and send him some love. And please, Joe
Bring
Rogan,
me on the show,
if you-
JRE.
Or come to our show, and Joe
Oh,
Rogan,
yeah.
please smash the like button. We broke 600 likes. It's not 700, but we still appreciate that very, very much, guys. It's already 1 p.m., which means it's time to say bye. See you at 3:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Have the great rest of the day. And Apple, let's keep an eye on Apple.
Yeah,
Brad?
keep an eye on up what Miss V said. We're going to head out, guys, tomorrow, same time, same place. We're going to be here at 11 o'clock. They're going to be back at 3 o'clock. Have a good one. Until then, Miss V.
High five.
High five.
Пока-пока.
Пока-пока.